Hello scholars, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel English Confluence. Scholars, this is Mr. CL Gautam with you. Scholars, today I am going to share third chapter of Flamingo, that is Deep Water by William Douglas. So which is very important for those candidates who are going to face board exam CBSE class 2. So without getting delay, let's get started video. Chapter 3rd from Flamingo, Deep Water by William Douglas. Question number 1. What is the misadventure that William Douglas speaks about? Answer. Douglas had experienced the fear of water twice, once at the age of 3 or 4 and then at the age of 11 years. William O. Douglas had just learned swimming. One day, an 18 years old big bruiser picked him up and tossed him into the 9 feet deep end of the YMCA pool. He hit the water surface in a sitting position. He swallowed water and went at once to the bottom. He nearly died in this misadventure. Second question. What were the series of emotions and fears that Douglas experienced when he was thrown into the pool? What plan did he make to come to the surface? Answer. Douglas had experienced the fear of water twice, once at the age of 3 or 4 and then at the age of 11 years at YMCA pool. Douglas was frightened when he was thrown into the swimming pool. However, he was not frightened out of his wits. While sinking down, he made a plan. He would make a big jump when his feet hit bottom. He would come to the surface like a cork, lie flat on it, and paddle to the edge of the swimming pool. Question number 3rd. How did this experience affect him? Answer. Douglas had experienced the fear of water twice, once at the age of 3 or 4 and then at the age of 11 years. His experience of drowning at the YMCA pool had a very deep impact on Douglas. He became extremely terrorized and fearful of death. He never went back to pool. He shook and cried when he lay on his bed. He couldn't eat that night for many days. There was a haunting fear in his heart. He never went back to pool. He feared water and avoided all water sports like boating, swimming, fishing, canoeing whenever he could. Next question, 4th. Why was Douglas determined to get over his fear of water? Answer of this question. His fear of water ruined his fishing trip. Destroyed. Whenever he went, the haunting fear of water followed him. It deprived him of joy of canoeing, boating, and swimming. Douglas used every way he knew to overcome this fear. He had developed this fear since childhood. He decided to get an instructor and learn swimming to get over his fear of water. Question number 5th. How did instructor build a swimmer out of Douglas? Answer of this question. The instructor put a belt around him. A rope attached to the belt went through a pulley. The instructor held on to the end of the rope. Thus they went back to the pool to learn hour after hour, day after day, week after week. It took Douglas 3 months to reduce the fear of water. The instructor taught him to put his face under water and exhale, and to raise his nose and inhale. He repeated the exercise 100 times. Then Douglas had to kick with his legs for many weeks till these fear relaxed. After 7 months, the instructor told him to swim the length of the swimming pool. Question number 6. How did Douglas make sure that he had conquered the old terror? Answer. Douglas still felt terror stricken when he was alone in the pool. To make sure that he had conquered the fear of water, he went to Lake Wentforth in Hampshire. There he dived in and swam 2 miles across the lake. Only once, when he was in the middle of water, his fear returned, but he challenged his fear and confronted it and swam across the lake. Thus, he made sure that he had conquered the old terror. Question number 7. Describe the author's childhood experience when he was 3 or 4 years old. Answer. The author had an aversion to the water when he was 3 or 4 years old. His father took him to a beach in California. His father and he was standing together in the surf wave, lahare. Suddenly, the waves knocked him down and swept over him. He was buried in water. Father laughed. His breath was gone. This caused a terror in his mind of water. Since that time, he got an aversion of water. Question number 8. Describe the appearance of the big boy who tossed the author into the pool. Answer. The boy who threw, who had thrown the author, was about 18 years. He was kind of bruiser healthy. He had thick hair on his chest. He was a beautiful physical specimen with legs and arms and showed rippling muscles. The boy who had thrown him into the water was of 18 years and he was healthy and there was thick on his chest and muscles. Question number 9. When did the author decide to learn swimming? Why did he join YMCA pool? Answer. The author decided to learn swimming at the age of 10 or 11. There was a pool at the YMCA that offered that opportunity. The YMCA pool was quite safe. It was only 2 or 3 feet deep at the shallow end, and while it was 9 feet at the other side, at the end. The drop was gradual. Question number 10. Why did Douglas' mother recommend that he should learn swimming at the YMCA pool? Douglas' mother always suggested him to swim in YMCA pool. Why? Answer. The author wanted to learn swimming when he was 10 or 11 years old. The river Yakima was dangerous. Author's mother continually warned him against it and kept on telling him the incident of drowning in it. But the YMCA pool was quite safe. Therefore, mother recommended YMCA pool to learn swimming. 11th. What did Douglas feel and do when he was pushed into the swimming pool? What did he do when he was thrown into the water? Answer. When Douglas was thrown into the water, he was frightened, but not much. He thought that when he reached the bottom, he would make a big jump. Then he would come to the surface like a cork. It seemed a long way down. He reached the bottom very slow. It appeared to him that those 9 feet were like 90 feet. He felt that his lungs would burst. He became paralyzed. He came up slowly. He grew panicky. He thought that he would not survive. Question number 12. What does the author mean by all we have to fear is fear itself? Answer. William Douglas remembers the words are said by Roosevelt that there is terror only in the fear of death. All we have to fear is fear itself, means we actually fear in our heart. If we are determined, we can overcome the fear. Deep water explains the meaning. In this lesson, Roosevelt says, all we have to fear is fear itself. Douglas had experienced both the sensation of dying and terror that fear of it can produce. In reality, all our terrors and fears are psychological. Terror is the product of our imagination. It can be removed with our strong willpower and determination, with devotion and dedication. After that, scholars some MCQs type questions are very short question are here. Question number 1, YMCA stand for? इसका full form Young Men Christian Association. Second question, where is Yakima located? Answer, in Washington. Third, why did he develop a fear of water? Because of knocking down by waves at beach. Fourth, what is the theme of story Deepwater? Answer, victory in facing the fear. Fifth, Deepwater is an excerpt from which book? Answer, Of Men and Mountain. Deep water, what does deep water signify? Deep water means fear. Seventh, who threw Douglas into the swimming pool? Answer, a young boy, bruiser boy of 18 years. Eighth, how did this experience affect author? Answer, he became hydrophobic. Ninth, how many times did Douglas try to come to the surface of the pool? Thrice he was trying thrice. 10th, why did Douglas hate walk with bare legs? Because of skinny legs. 11th, why did Douglas hire an instructor? Answer, to overcome his fear of water and learn swimming. 12th, why was Douglas determined to get over his fear of water? Answer, because he wanted to swim in the water of the cascade. 13th, how did Douglas make sure that he had conquered the old terror? Answer, by swimming into the lake Wentworth. 14th, what distance Douglas covered with swimming across the lake Wentworth? 2 miles. Answer. Annotations. After that, some important words. Aversion, dislike. Tossed, thrown. Shallow, less deep. Overcome, win. Conquer, victory. Deprive, to avoid, separate. Haunting, visiting fear. Scholars, I hope this video will be very helpful to you. If you like this, please subscribe the channel so that you can get the latest notification and video. So thank you very much.